is a truth that you have been avoiding for too long. It is not that they love you. It is not that they care about you. And it is not that they are afraid of losing you. The only thing that keeps them from letting go, it is the feeling of power when they control you. When you are happy, they ignore you. When you are in pain, they are silent. When you start to let go, they appear. They give you hope, then take it away. It is not love. It is an addiction to control. Do you think they miss you because they love you? Number, they miss you when you stop reacting. Because at that moment, they lose the familiar psychological drug, the feeling of being able to manipulate you at any time. They do not love you. They love the docile and predictable version of you that they used to be, the one they can read, manipulate, stomp down, and call back at any time. And when you start standing up straight, when you don't need them anymore, when you shut up at the right time, their whole world comes crashing down. Not because they lost you, but because they lost power. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to tell who truly loves you and who just sees you as a psychological toy. They use sweet words as weapons. His name is Eric. The girl is Maya. At first, it was like a dream. The text message in the middle of the night, the eyes focused 100%, and the sweet words pouring honey into the ears. You're different from the rest. I've never seen anyone like you. I've never connected this deeply with anyone. Maya believed and fell for it. The problem wasn't the beginning. The problem was that it was too perfect, fast, sweet, and addictive. It wasn't love. It was love bombing. 3 weeks later, the sweetness turned into a cold war. Eric started to disappear. Late replies to texts. No more goodnight, baby. No more missing you every second. Maya asked, "What's wrong? Is something wrong?" Eric, "You're overthinking. Don't make a big deal out of it. Gaslighting makes you doubt yourself, puts your emotions down to the ground, makes you feel like you're ruining the relationship just because you feel real." From there, Maya switches roles. She's no longer the girl being chased. She's the one waiting for a signal, a like, a story, a scene. And every time Eric comes back, even if it's just an emoji, she feels alive again. That's not love. That's dopamine addiction from a manipulator. Eric doesn't want to lose Maya, not because of love, but because of losing control of his mind. She's not free, but she's not allowed to leave either. He keeps her around by giving her a little, then withdrawing, giving her hope, then destroying it, getting close, then pushing away. Sounds familiar? Have you ever been Maya? Have you ever thought, if I were better, they would go back to how they were before? The truth is, there is no before. The before is a trap, and now is reality. No one is born a manipulator. They are programmed by need, by hurt, by power once taken away, and now they must take it back, no matter who it takes. An emotional manipulator doesn't love you like a normal person. He doesn't care what you see. He only cares how you react when he acts. You're hurt? Good. That way, he knows he still has control over your emotions. You're mad? Perfect. You're still being pulled into the game. You're silent. He panics, because silence is the only thing he can't control. Mechanism 1. Add less doubt. The manipulator doesn't work in a straight line. He gives you just enough love to get you addicted, then abruptly withdraws it to make you crazy. You will doubt yourself. What did I do wrong? Am I too sensitive? Maybe I'm not good enough. Yes. And the moment you doubt yourself is when he wins. Mechanism 2. Reflection. He will say, you are the manipulator, that you are dramatic, that you are too sensitive, that you are toxic. Gaslighting begins when the victim starts apologizing for his or her reasonable reaction. Mechanism 3. Playing dual roles, savior and devastator. Today, they lift you up. Tomorrow, they bury you. You believe that only they can heal me, because they are the ones who hurt you. That's a form of artificial emotional dependency. You don't need them. You're addicted to their validation. Manipulators don't love. They own. You're a pawn on their emotional chessboard. And when you start to fight back, they turn to victim. I was just trying my best. You're wearing me out. I was the only one who loved you, and you left me. That's when you're forced back. Because of guilt, because of regret, and because you don't realize how much value you've lost by staying. Part 4. Identifying the control addict in the dark. They don't wear black. They don't have skull tattoos. They don't come into your life as invaders. They appear as the person who understands you best, the person who listens the most, the person who is unlike anyone else. But in reality, that's the most dangerous species of human being. The manipulator disguised as empathy. Sign 1. Too fast, too deep. If someone wants you to open up completely after 3 conversations, if they keep saying, I've never felt so connected to anyone. I knew you were meant for me. We have something special. Pause. Manipulators don't love you. They just want to access your belief system as soon as possible. The more they know, the easier it is to manipulate. Sign 2. Saving, bringing down. Behavior. One day, you feel honored. They look at you like you're the most beautiful thing that ever existed. The next day, you're made to feel small. You're talking nonsense. I used to love you, but you've changed. You should be grateful I'm still here. They build you up just to have the power to tear you down. If someone always changes their attitude when you don't do what they want, that's not love. That's psychological conditioning. Sign 4. No clearance, no commitment. They'll say they love you, but never label the relationship. They'll be jealous, but never officially commit. They'll demand, but never take responsibility. Because commitment means boundaries. But control addicts don't live within boundaries. They live in a gray area where they can love when they want and leave when they're bored. Part 4. Identifying the control addict in the shadow. They don't wear black. They don't have skull tattoos. They don't come into your life as invaders. They appear as the person who understands you best, the person who listens the most, the person who is unique. But really, they are the most dangerous species, manipulators disguised as empaths. Sign 1. Too fast, too deep. If someone wants you to open up completely after 3 conversations, if they keep saying, I've never felt so connected to anyone. I knew you were meant for me. We have something special. Pause. Manipulators don't love you. They just want to access your belief system as soon as possible. The more they know, the easier it is to manipulate. Sign 2. Saving, bringing down. Behavior. One day, you feel honored. They look at you like you're the most beautiful thing that ever existed. The next day, you're made to feel small. You're talking nonsense. I used to love you, but you've changed. You should be grateful I'm still here. They build you up just to have the power to tear you down. If someone always changes their attitude when you don't do what they want, that's not love. That's psychological conditioning. Sign 3. Using guilt as a weapon. Manipulators don't control through threats. They control through the feeling that you're a bad person if you don't do what they want. They don't say, stay or I'll leave. They say, if you really loved me, you wouldn't do this. I don't matter to you anymore, do I? That's when you feel guilty for doing the right thing. Sign 4. No clearance, no commitment. They'll say they love you, but never label the relationship. They'll be jealous, but never officially commit. They'll demand, but never take responsibility. Because commitment means boundaries. But control addicts don't live within boundaries. They live in a gray area where they can love when they want and leave when they're bored. Sign 5. You lose yourself. The most dangerous thing isn't that you're hurting. It's that you start to believe that pain is normal. You lose sight of boundaries, of offenses. You start apologizing for things you didn't do. You're afraid to tell the truth because you're afraid of what will make them stay silent. You forgive because you're afraid of losing them, not because they deserve it. When a relationship makes you doubt yourself more than feel supported, you're not in love, you're being controlled. Part 5. Breaking the manipulator. Strategies for breaking their control. You can't defeat a manipulator with anger, because that's what he wants. Reaction. Anger, pain, tears, begging. They're all fuel for his power. Want to break the cycle of manipulation? You have to cut off his dopamine supply. No arguments, no explanations, no reactions. You have to turn yourself from a puppet into a lifeless wooden board. No eye contact, no blame, no holding back. Silence kills a manipulator faster than any scream. Strategy. 1. Shut doors of communication. There is no, we're still friends. There is no still following each other. There is no still replying if they text. The manipulator lives by returns. You have to close all doors, lock all exits. Nothing makes him panic more than being completely ignored. He will call you cold. He will pretend to be hurt. He will create drama to get you back. You have to understand, his feelings are not real. It's just acting to regain center stage. Strategy 2. No explanations, just disappear. You don't have to say, I need time for myself. I don't think we're compatible. I deserve better. He won't listen. He'll twist your every word to keep you. Explanations are a trap. You owe yourself a quiet way out. Strategy 3. Change yourself. No need to resist. You don't need to fight him. You just need to become the version of yourself he can't manipulate. People who don't fall for sweet talk. People who don't need someone to feel valuable. People who don't react when provoked. Intentional apathy is the most subtle revenge you can unleash. Strategy 4. Practice emptiness. You'll miss them. You'll want a text. You will want to just ask one question. Don't. Let the emptiness burn you, for it is the ultimate cleansing fire. After it, you will no longer be dependent. You will be immune to psychological baiting. No reaction is the strongest reaction. No words are the sharpest cut. No comeback is how you win without fighting. Part 6. Recovery. Reclaiming yourself from a manipulative relationship. Tone. Deep, steady, not falsely soothing. An uncompromising awakening. Getting away from a manipulator doesn't mean you're free. What they leave behind in you, not memories, but reaction mechanisms. You start apologizing even when you're not wrong. You're wary of good people. You doubt every compliment. And worse, you stop trusting yourself. Stage 1. Name the wound. There's only one way to heal an invisible wound. Name it by its name. You're not weak. You're conditioned. You are not too sensitive. You have been emotionally manipulated for too long. You are not hard to reach. You are protecting the rest of you from being invaded again. When you call out the person who hurt you by name, his power will collapse. Stage 2. Setting solid boundaries. People who have been manipulated are often afraid to say no. Fear of anger. Fear of abandonment. Fear of being labeled selfish. The truth? Every time you do not set boundaries, you teach others that you are not valuable. From now on, if someone disrespects you, go away. If someone crosses your boundaries, block. If someone makes you explain yourself over and over, cut. You do not owe anyone tolerance. Phase 3. Rebuild your psychological immune system. Don't fall in love too quickly. Don't believe sweet words. Don't mistake empathy for true love. Every person you meet from now on, look at how do they react when you say no? How do they treat you when you don't do what they want? Do they make you feel small so they can feel bigger? A manipulator isn't always a bad person. They just need someone who doesn't know what they deserve more. Don't be that person. Phase 4. Never go back. There will be times when you miss them. There will be times when you think, maybe I was partly wrong. You will want to give them one more chance. Don't. You don't love them. You're addicted to their validation after they've made you feel worthless. Missing is not proof of love. It's just a reflex of a nervous system that's been conditioned by inconsistent rewards. When you awaken, you'll become someone the manipulator can't stand. No need for validation. No reaction when provoked. No more letting anyone control your emotions. You don't need revenge. Your silence, your coldness, your flourishing are the final blow. They don't love you. They just control you. But now, you're no longer a puppet.